Hello lovely people, it's Monday, it's the 15th of June, and my goodness it is Monday. I'm going to talk you through my morning because it was a bit of an odd one. Got up, had a shower as normal, putting the washing out. I said to himself, do you know where the dog is? I thought she was in the garden with you. Well, there are places she can hide, but we did a quick tour. No sign of madam. So I was calling her name, and my neighbour, who happened to be in her garden, said, she's here. And she'd managed to get through a hole. Now the fence is intact, but we do have foxes that will occasionally dig holes through underneath the fence. They'll kind of dig into the ground. So thankfully, I mean, obviously by this point my heart was in my mouth. Where's the dog? Oh Lord, is she under a car? You know, you go into this kind of whole catastrophe thing. But neighbour said she's here, so we went round, had to bribe the dog back with treats and goodness knows what else. Because she was having a lovely time, all new sniffs. So we got her in, shut her in the house, and went to make a cup of tea to have some breakfast. Kettle stopped working. I really needed a cup of tea at that point. Now, thankfully, we have one. We ended up with two at one point, and we've always kept this one as a spare one. It's it hasn't got a guide so you can see how much water you've got in it. It was a very inexpensive one that we just got at a time. And it's handy if we get lots of people around the house and we need to boil more than one kettle. It's handy. So we're using that at the moment, so I could still have a cup of tea. And the kettle would start working and then just cut off. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not making coffee. I'm making tea. Therefore, I need it boiling. So there was that. And then about an hour later, I went into the kitchen and it looked like the washing machine was leaking. So, no! Now, the washing machine is under a year old, so there really shouldn't be any problems with it mechanically. What I think had happened, some of the little cotton makeup pads, I had them in a bag, but they'd come out of the bag for washing. I'd put them in a bag for washing, but the bag had come undone. And I think some of them had clogged up a couple of holes in the rubber seal. So I think that's what the problem was there. At least I'm hoping so. I put it on for another short programme and we don't seem to have a recurrence of the problem, so hopefully that's okay. Also, himself has found the hole and clogged it up. So we hope the dog won't get out of the garden again either. But oh my goodness, what a day. And it started off, you just think, I hope this is just a sign of the morning rather than the day or the week. Because I've come to the crematorium today. This is probably the furthest that I travel. And I was starting to think, should I be going out in the car? Am I safe to drive? Is the universe going to throw something through the windscreen at me? It just was beginning to feel like all these things were going wrong. But we're here safely, all fine. It's rained a bit, but that's okay. We can live with that. And oh my goodness, what a day. So I'm going to sit here and do some crochet. That will make me feel better. Hello lovely people. Home from the ceremony. Done the admin following up from that. Yeah, it's just been an odd sort of day really. Been feeling really tired today. But got there and back safely and nothing went wrong with the funeral, so, well, a button got pressed wrong to fade some music early, but I didn't do that. And the family were okay about it, so. Phew. Oh yes, all good fun. Beautiful sunny day. Rainy in places. There have been some rain clouds and a bit of the soggy stuff, but not too bad. I've got a phone call with the family at 7 this evening. And the next 3 days I've got no ceremonies, although I do have lots of prep to do because this is the week where I've got 3 on Friday, so all good fun. Feeling very restless today. I feel like I want to make something really quick and could almost do with doing another baby knit, I think, you know, just to get something little out the way and feel like I'm achieving something in the midst of these large projects that I've got. But I dare say the feeling will pass. Just feeling a bit restless, that's the best word for it. But generally, after all the trials and tribulations of this morning, not a bad day. Update, hole has been found and filled in, spare kettle being used, washing machine seems fine. So hopefully that's it for the day, week, month. So I hope you're all doing okay. Thank you for all the messages and the comments. Really do appreciate hearing from you all. Looks like a lot of you have been enjoying the theatricals, so I'm glad to hear that. I think we may be coming towards the end of them. I think National Theatre at Home has announced kind of the last few, but what a treat, you know, these sort of really high quality performances made available on our own screens. Absolute treat. So I for one am grateful. I haven't seen as many as I would like to have done, just life got in the way, but great that theatre companies have been putting them out there. So I think that's me done for the day. You look after yourselves. Thanks for everything. Keep well, keep safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye bye.